Kenneth Copeland to come up and say a prayer. Do you mind? Kenneth Copeland.
Father, in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth, whose we are and whom we serve, in a few days here, people will be going to the polls again to cast vote in the greatest nation in history.
Trump Pride's co-chair is Richard Grenell, who briefly served as acting director of national intelligence, the first openly gay person named to a cabinet-level position.
President Trump is the most pro-gay president in American history.
As your president, I will do everything in my power to protect our LGBTQ citizens from the violence and oppression of a hateful foreign ideology. Believe me. And I have to say, as a Republican, it is so nice to hear you cheering for what I just said. Thank you. You leave it the way it is. There have been very few complaints the way it is. People go, they use the bathroom that they feel is appropriate.
So if Caitlyn Jenner were to walk into Trump Tower and want to use the bathroom, you would be fine with her using any bathroom she chooses?
That is correct. A friend of mine called up, he said, you know, you don't get enough credit because in Palm Beach, you opened a club that nobody would do, and it's open to everybody. It's open to everybody. And a person, a member of the club, great guy, who's gay, wrote this magnificent letter saying what Donald Trump did, nobody else would do.
Do you support marriage equality?
It's irrelevant because it was already settled. It's law. It was settled in the Supreme Court. I mean, it's done.
So even if you appoint a judge that...
It's done. You have, these cases have gone to the Supreme Court. They've been settled. And I think I'm fine with that.
They call it Trump Pride, a handful of campaign events around the country for the president's LGBTQ supporters.
And people can say whatever they want to say, but I'm here because I support my father. He supports all of you, and we are here to fight for equality, democracy, to keep America and make it better. Yes, Trump Pride!
The president's daughter, Tiffany Trump, recently headlined this event in Tampa, where critics observed the acronym in her speech was missing the letter T, which stands for transgender.
He supported gays, lesbians, the LGBTQIA+ community, okay?
Earlier this year, a Morning Consult poll found among LGBTQ voters nationwide, former Vice President Joe Biden led President Trump 63 to 20%.
I think it's automatically assumed that if you're gay, you're going to vote for a Democrat. And that's simply not the case.
Paul Ramirez, a Republican who lives in California, is part of that 20%. He's a Trump supporter.
I've gone through the fight. I don't think we have any more villains out there. The fight for equality is pretty much over. We should be looking at issues that affect our lives in real time. The economy, jobs, travel, safety, international.